What's going on? My name is Mike, and today I wanted to talk to you about my favorite modification for the Ducati Monster, and that is the tail tidy or fender eliminator, as some people call it. I love the Ducati Monster, but this fender has to go. In this video, I'll be showing you how to remove this fender and exchange it for the Rizoma tail tidy, which I think is the best on the market. Let's jump right in. It is very hot outside today, so we're going to get our license plate support ready inside before mounting it. So the first step in the Rizoma directions is to cut the reflector support to size. And this is the reflector support here. This is the reflector here. And you can see that it's mounted with these two nuts bolts that tighten back here. And you can see that it slides depending on the size of your license plate. So if you're in the United States, you have the small plate. So I brought mine inside just to see. It'll mount here and here. So the support and reflector should be right near the bottom of the plate. So once you know where to cut it, you can see that this is approximately the area I'll be cutting it. All right, that's one side of it, so we're going to do the same with the other side. The small saw actually worked much better than the scissors. I was able to cut the support to size here. So let's put it back on and tighten those screws. All right, we're going to just tighten this with a 10mm. I just won't completely tighten it because I might have to make some small adjustments once it's mounted to the bike. So same thing here. Okay, that is good for now. Our next step is going to be to attach the turn signal indicators, which I have here. These are the Rizoma Vision turn signals, and I have a separate video with unboxing and review, which you could view if you'd like. So these get attached via this mounting plate here. They'll be attached like this. And they're going to need the washer that is included with the package. So we're going to prepare it by passing the wires through the washer first, followed by the nut, and then followed by the end cap here. All right. And we can just start to hand tighten so this doesn't move around too much. All right, and then we'll pass our end cap over once we fully tighten. There we go. Now we can run it down. So we're just going to do the same exact thing to the other side, and I'll do it off video to save you some time. Now that the turn signals are mounted symmetrically, it's time to pass the wiring. So Rizoma's instruction manual says to put the license plate light through here above this hinge and pull it through. Just make sure it's not tangled. Great. And then the turn signals are going to go in through here, these side passages. All right, so these are now safely passed through, as you can see here. I think it's going to be a really beautiful look on the bike. The next step is going to be to attach these two support brackets. These mount here at this articulation. So to do that, we're going to remove these. Put them off to the side. This is going to go right into here. And the next one is just the same. Go through here. So tightening this is going to require 2 Allen wrenches. Put one here. then we're going to tighten here. So now our assembly is nearly ready. So just to review, we cut the reflector down to make sure it didn't overlap with the license plate. We put our new turn signal indicators here. We threaded our wires through here and through the sides here. And we tightened the initial articulation here. So these 4 screws are going to mount under the motorcycle. And we're going to have a nice little tail tidy, or fender eliminator, whatever you like to call it. So the final step is going to be to install the adapter wire for the license plate light. So here is the included adapter for the license plate light. All right, so that's connected now and ready to clip in to the Ducati. First step to the installation is going to be remove the cover underneath the motorcycle with 4 screws, and those are positioned here, 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 and here. And the cover pops right off. The next step is going to be to remove the 4 screws that currently attach the fender. And those 4 screws are located here, here, and then up here, which you can't see very well on the camera, but they are all 4 silver screws. So let's get those off. All right, and the existing fender pops off just like that. I'm gonna rest it on the tire for a second. Perfect. You can already see the markings for the original wiring. SX means left indicator and DX means right indicator. And then the adapter in the middle is going to be for your license plate light. The next step here is going to be to remove the little rubber wire keeper here. That releases the assembly here. So the next step is just going to be to remove the clips here by pushing down. 1, 2, and 3. Before connecting everything, we need to install the turn signal wiring adapters, and these are listed on the Rizoma website, so you can buy the correct one for your motorcycle. Now that the adapters are connected, I'm going to connect everything and do a quick test before doing the reassembly to make sure it all works. So this is the right turn signal, DX. This is the light for the license plate. And then the final thing is going to be the left indicator, SX. Pop that in. You can see here the beautiful sequential LED lights. Everything is connected correctly, so now we can just reassemble everything and see what the final product looks like. Reassembly is going to be just as straightforward. We're going to tighten these 4 silver screws back here. I tidied up the wires by putting the rubber wire keeper around again, and now we're just going to put the back plate on. As you can see, we retightened the 4 screws for the bottom plate and everything's sitting flush. So let's take a look at a before and after now. I absolutely love how the smaller fender looks on this motorcycle. In my opinion, Ducati should have come out with this smaller fender straight from the factory, but at least Rizoma stepped up and made a part that's beautiful and very easy to install. If you own a sports naked bike, I would highly recommend a fender eliminator kit for your bike to give it a more sleek and streamlined look. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Please follow along with the channel, and I'll be posting more reviews, unboxing, tutorials, and ride videos. Thank you again for watching.